Hey guys, it's me Fire here once again. I'm gonna tell you guys a story that I know that most of you have been wondering all your life, and I know that science has lied to you. Science has lied to many of you and led a lot of you guys astray, so I'm here to bring you guys back on the right path. It's gonna be a story about the clouds and how the clouds were formed. I know many of you, of course, you don't know how the clouds were formed. How would you know how the clouds were formed? Were you there? You were not there! You were not there when the clouds were formed. I was there! I know you're wondering how old I am to be there when the clouds were formed, of course. Come on. I was the one who even joined to form the clouds. Let me tell you the real story. Don't let science deceive you of all those bullshit, all those garbage they tell you guys in school. Tell you guys the clouds are made up of water and all those clouds shit. Man, those aren't true. No, they're true. Let me tell you the real story. Sit down and listen. Sit down and listen. Listen to the end. You know how the clouds were formed. So one day, when the world was just there, we just finished creating the world. And we hadn't put clouds yet, we just did the sun, the moon, the stars, right? The 9 planets. We haven't even started thinking of creating all the solar systems, the galaxy, and all that stuff. So we were just strolling in the void one day, and we're like, man, this sun's kind of hot. And when you look at the sky, it's just pure blue, right? I mean, there's nothing there to decorate it. Only when in the night you can see stars and moon. Aside that, the whole day is just the sun. When you look up, all you see is the sun. Yeah, man, it wasn't beautiful, right? And I know we just decided, and I know when I say we, you're confused. You're wondering who is the we, me and who. I'll tell you who is with me. It was me and the Creator. You see, the Creator created a lot of things, but most of those ideas were mine. I brought the ideas. The Creator had the power to create like an artist, and then somebody gives the artist an idea, you know what to do, and the artist does it. But the artist doesn't always bring all the ideas, but somebody brings the ideas and the artist does it, right? Yeah, that's what I am to the Creator. I am the mind of the Creator. The Creator doesn't have a mind of his own, all he knows how to do is to do. But I have the imaginations. So as we're strolling, we're just discussing about how the sky was so plain, and I was like, yeah, man, this sky is so plain. And he was like, no, it's good like this, man. You know, all the hard work we put into all these things took us 7 days to create all these things. So I think we deserve a rest. I think the sky is good like that. And I was like, no! I said, no! Never settle for less! Never you settle for less in your life. Less is not an option. Yeah, the sky is pretty, yeah, we know, but it can be better. The sky could have been better. So I decided to no, let's find something to put in the sky. And he was like, no, man, the sky is so high away. None of the planets can reach the sky. I mean, the sky is like the world that surrounds the universe, right? You can't really touch it, you can't reach it, you can't see it, you can only see it, right? It's like a background around the entire multiverse. You can't reach it, but you know it's a background. I said, okay, if we can't put things in the sky, we can always put things around the planets, right? You know, so when people in the planet see up to the sky, what they see is the things that are around your planet and all that stuff. You know, you see all the great ideas are from me, because the Creator he didn't think of all this, right? He didn't think of all this. And then he was like, okay, what we'll put in that place to make the sky look more pretty. And I was like, I said, don't worry, we'll think about it. So that night when we decided to sit around the fire, me and him, opposition, we just doing stuff, talking, gisting, we're looking at how great everything we created was. So as we're doing that, I decided to fart. And when I farted, I controlled it and I made it to be a little bit of mist. was like a fog. It's for me to let the fats to be just plain air and go. I had a part of create things too. Do you think I was just hanging around the creator? Was that not how to create? I know how to create air into a little foggy mist. So I created my fats and I turned into a little foggy mist, and I was like, let's put my fat up in the sky. And the creator was like, whoa, gross, that's disgusting, man. We can't put your fat up in the sky. I said, yes, it's a perfect idea. But nobody will know it's fat. We'll call it cloud. Instead of fat, we'll change to cloud. You know, fat cloud, cloud fat, that kind of stuff, right? So, the creator said, man, that's disgusting. We can't put your fat up in the sky. I said, put it there. Nobody will know it's fat. It's called clouds. That's what we're naming it. And the creator was like, I mean, well, if you think it's necessary, but I don't see the sky's not pretty the way it is. And I was like, okay, watch this. So I raised my fart and I put it right above the eye of the creator. And he looked at it, and he looked at it as he was looking at the fart that was already in the cloudy kind of form, a mist kind of form. He looked at it and he looked at the sky as well, and he was like, wow, fire! Your fart actually makes sense. I was like, that's it. That's the spirit. A fat cloud. A cloud made of fats. That's what we need. So I said yes. And he was like, whoa, fire, can you make more of that? And I was like, make more of that? Brother, leave that to me. I am all about fats. So he was like, okay, he'll take it up to the sky, and I should make a lot of fats. And I was like, okay, let's go. I was like, fats up and down. We're just turning in the clouds, and we're stretching it. We're stretching some of the fats, making them have different kind of shapes, just like that. So we arranged a lot of my fats, and we gathered them, and we threw my fats up in the sky, and we passed them there. I started doing my fats to be moving, right? You know when you fat, it doesn't actually stay in your ass. It moves out and spreads around the air. But since we already made them clouds, we can make them just spread anyhow. So we decided to do them to be rotating around the world. So when you look up to the sky, you can see a lot of clouds moving. We were the ones who decided to make them move, so they don't just stay stagnant, so everybody just keeps seeing one kind of fat every day. We just did that, okay, so people will see this fat in this country today, and this fat will be going around and come back again, and when it comes back to your country, you recognize that's the same fat, right? You just think, oh, okay, the clouds change shape, the clouds turn into nice things. No! We rotated it around the world, and breeze and all that stuff, we've pushed it around, so some of the fats change shape. And you can mold stuff like that kind of stuff. So from now on, when you look at the sky, when you see the clouds, know it's my fart. I did it. I farted, and I turned the cloud, and I sent it up with the creator. And all the clouds you see out there, they're all my farts. My congested, liquefied, ticked fart in the clouds. So those of you who like touching clouds, or who go through airplanes and you look at my farts, you see my gas up close. You see my fat up close. And it's a blessing to you, because my fart is divine. The divine fart that comes out of my ass is what you look up in the sky every day. And if you look at the sky right now, you can see more of my farts out there. A lot of my farts out there. But I'm telling you this is because I'm tired of holding secrets. Right? I'm tired of holding secrets. All my life I keep hiding things from you people. It's not fair. You deserve the truth. You deserve to know the truth. I'm telling you the truth today. Know it. Keep it in your mind. You need to learn your origin, your history, how everything was formed. Don't let science and school deceive you. All those shit are bullshit. All those lies.